episode 4 of Just Give Us a Minute. I'm your boy Smitty.
I'm L.
And we want to welcome you today, man. Today's a special episode. What about your friends? And today we got 3 of our best friends on the show with us. We want y'all to welcome them in. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Fake.
Big Sack. Jermaine.
Man, fellas, thank y'all for being on the show today, man. We really appreciate it. What we're trying to do, man, is just give us a minute and just really get out to the people. Try to relay what we usually talk about, maybe in private conversations in our circles, and kind of talk to the people out there about the different things that we've gone through, different things that's going on in current society, and different things like that. So we're just gonna start this right off. You want to take the first question, man?
Yeah. Since this is about friendship, I want to ask you, I'm gonna start with you, Feet. What do you feel like constitutes a real friendship?
Somebody I can count on, and well, that sums it up mainly. It's somebody I can count on fully, somebody I trust and love. That's what I consider a friend.
What about you, Seth?
Just somebody loyal, you know what I'm saying? Like Feet say, somebody you can count on, you know what I'm saying? Most people's circle's not that big, so that's what I expect when I say friend, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. What about you, Joe?
Loyalty, trust, and honesty. You know, just and I put honesty in there because I can trust you, but that don't mean you being honest with me. So the fact that you got integrity, that I can count on you being honest with me, that's big to me in friendship.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, for me, man, all of the above of what y'all said, and then just value. I want to be able to, me personally, be the type of friend that's adding value to my friends' lives, and vice versa. I want to be able to, if I'm going through something in life, being a married man, a father, be able to reach out to one of my friends if I'm going through something and have somebody that's going to uplift me versus tear me down, and I say tear me down, not necessarily just telling me what I want to hear, but telling me what's real so they can build me up. So I just that value, man, that a friend adds to my life, man, is something that I cherish.
Yeah, I think Feek summed it up. Ain't much more to say. Somebody you can count on. Somebody who will pull you out your BS. Somebody that'll let you know you on your BS. Somebody that makes you be accountable. Like accountability is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody that's cool with me messing up or cool with me acting a fool or being foolish. You know what I'm saying? So just somebody I can count on, somebody that's going to make me accountable for my actions, whether they be positive or negative. Somebody, like Zach said, loyal, but like Feek said, Feek, it just encompasses everything.
Yeah.
Just I can count on, you know what I'm saying? Trust, all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because most of us, we've all been friends for years. El and Feek are actual brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And me and El have been friends for almost 3 decades. Same with Feek. Jermaine's my little cousin, so I've known him his whole life. And Sack, I've known him, my whole life as well, just growing up together. So we all have a relationship and an expectation. Just the expectation, I think the time that we've had together, if somebody else that's new that is coming to our lives, as we've grown older, there's an expectation that we know that we have for those people, because we all have new friends, outside of this room, and there's a certain expectation that I have from those friends, like Jermaine said, trust, honesty, different things like that. So
that seemed like a good segue to the next question.
Yeah.
Because you said new friends, but some of the new people that come into our lives ain't necessarily friends, or
That's
what we would consider friends.
Right.
The way because we've been, it seems like 20 plus with all of us. Zach,
real talk.
You, my brother, Jermaine, all of us been knowing each other close to 20 plus, like I said. And so, everybody that come in.
I want you to stay right there. We got this next question, but I'm gonna ask you something.
Yeah.
Being that we do, like, this is what I consider our main circle, but then we got our little offshoot circles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what makes you feel comfortable with bringing one of them offshoots into the main circle? Not even necessarily to become friends, but even just to interact, or, you know what I'm saying, or hang out.
Some of those same things we just talked about. Like, normally, I can't say I tested them fully. We done been through the thick.
Yeah.
So when I say test, it's a different test with you all. But like somebody I could trust in my house who ain't gonna just run amok or any of that stuff. Like has respect for my wife, has respect for my kids, has respect for me, then I could feel like, all right, well, maybe he could rock over here. And then I kind of, being that I've been with you for quite some time, your whole life, same with you, I kind of know how y'all rock with certain people. So I ain't going to bring somebody who don't really associate the same way.
Feek might not
or
mesh well with this.
Or I might say something that motherfucker might not.
Because
that's real talk.
Because even the way we interact with each other, man, we talk cold to each other, right? The way we talk. If you don't know us, if you out on the outside looking in and you watch us interact with each other, you might think we're being disrespectful. We about to fight. You can't have it. So,
because real talk, like I might bring somebody new around. Sack might be like, "Who this bitch is?" You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Like, who? Yeah. Like, look, all right, pull me out the
side. I was about to say it might not be right there in front of the nigga, but the second time he come around, he gonna be checking him for real.
Who this cat? Right. Like, who this cat, man?
But that goes back to the beginning thing. That's because most of us been around each other forever, and if it's somebody that we ain't seen, it's like, yeah, who is this?
And the thing is that even though we kind of cautious on it, we still cool. Like even Jermaine, like bringing Jermaine around eventually when he got older to y'all embraced him like he was y'all family. You know what I'm saying? It was the same way, your family did me when I moved in with y'all at 13. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story.
All right, so Sack,
for me, that's a whole nother level.
Right, we're gonna keep it pushing, right? So Sack, tell me this. How do you differentiate who is a real friend and who's really just a acquaintance or associate? You know what I'm saying? How can somebody tell the difference? Because like Smith said, what we trying to do is give real dialogue. Because people out here calling people friends, bro, that ain't your partner.
Yeah,
completely
that ain't your friends. But they don't even know. They ain't even vetting them. They ain't like sending them through no paces to see.
Levels,
you know what I'm saying? And that process can take years. You might hang out with somebody for years, and then
I know that
3 years later they show you something like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so with you,
how with me, like outside of this circle, I got only only probably count on one hand.
Fact, yeah.
Of motherfuckers that I consider like my partners, my best friend, or brother, however you want to do it.
Right.
But it's a history.
Yeah.
Now over time, you're gonna meet motherfuckers that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But I ain't about to. Me personally, I ain't about to depend on them the way I would like y'all, and then the few that the other couple that's outside of this circle. Because my thing is like, man, you don't know if this motherfucker got your best interest at hand. Like, it can be cool. It could be gym buddies or shit, man, shooting range buddies, whatever the fuck you want to call it, or just from being out in the mix in the street or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In your case, church or something. That don't necessarily mean like, all right, well, this dude is solid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
good word.
So that's the thing. It's just one of them deals is like you got to build a history, some type of trust, but you're gonna know early in like if this motherfucker's real. You know what I'm saying? Me personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm not gonna front. I got a couple motherfuckers like, yeah, that's my partner. Yeah. He cool.
Yeah.
But he ain't about to come over and chill with my daughter.
He ain't coming with that for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. We ain't doing no Sunday dinners and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Jermaine, same question to you, man. How do you differentiate between a friend and an acquaintance?
Man, what the simplest way I can put it, it's like I can smell it, man. Like it's because what I grew up around. Here you go.
The real whisperer.
So you don't like stinky cats.
It's like one of them things like when you
a sense
when you train like when you train in something like if you cold at football, you can look at somebody and tell them when they ain't cold at football, right? So growing up around y'all, right? I realize real when I see it. So when you start talking to me, I can realize like, yeah, I don't know about you. You know, like you all right, we work together, but that's about it, right? You know, cause you'll meet work friends, that's cool. I got a few of them. At the same time, it's really just like a sixth sense, you know, and I can just look at you and I'm observing, you know, I'm seeing what you do, your integrity, all that kind of stuff, and I can just kind of tell the difference, and I just kind of keep my distance. Where we got to do together, we doing that. That's fine, but outside of that, I think it's just a sixth sense that kind of got trained, you know, being around all of y'all and or in church or people cool in church. I can just kind of sense that.
I'm gonna tell you like this, like I don't know, like my brother. Like these two cats right here, much more social than me. You know what I'm saying? And so like I got some new partners, you know what I'm saying, but not a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? I got people I got love for and everything, but not necessarily the type of love where I'm gonna bring them to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with Sack. Like you got to show me some realness,
Some real shit,
because like, are you gonna be able to handle being around these cats?
Yeah,
because we ain't changing for nobody.
Yeah, that's not.
You know what I'm saying? And you get a little too comfortable, we gonna get you. We gonna get you.
Yeah.
You know, that foul talking and name calling and shit. It might head over to you. Can you take that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know
I mean, because you always been like that. Like even when we was younger, but like now, like that's like one person that I could think of that's not in this room right now that I consider one of my close homies. You know what I'm saying? That's James. You know, he live in Houston now, but I met him at church, but we got to talking one time because I was learning to ride motorcycles, and he came through. He was trying to teach me whatever. We just got to rapping, and I'm like, oh. Like on some real, like, you a real one. You cool, and we just built a relationship from there, and it's always been legit. You know, our families are close, our wives are close, and different things like that. So that's something else I look at now, being a grown man. It's like, okay, I have a wife, I have kids, and I'm real cautious of who I have my family around. All of y'all are married and have kids. We like our families are friends. You know what I'm saying? Our wives are friends.
Married.
Well,
right.
my bad.
All right, check that.
But he ain't single.
For Feek, I want you to answer the same question, but I like something that he said. The age that we are now. Do you do it differently now that you older? Is your process of weeding through somebody's BS different now as opposed to when you was younger? Was you like maybe when you were younger, were you more inviting for new people, and like now you like a little less, or even less then, more now?
To me, like older, younger.
Is it different?
Probably got less patience.
Probably
you might have more though.
Right?
It's just a different. It's a different level.
I think back in the day, the way you used to move,
we grew up in the hood, so we had a whole bunch of people around us. So it gave us life lessons right then and there. You know, like I said, it made me start weeding out different people who I can be around on a regular basis. You know, some of them dudes I still call my partners, but friend wise, I don't know. It's a different level. Like I said, like most of these guys right here, I feel like I could let them in my house and leave,
right,
and not even worry about nothing coming up missing, them trying to fuck up over my kids or try to do something to my wife.
Now I might grab a bag of chips.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
That's
something that a nigga Oh, we got boxes.
Put it out there.
Yeah. Trust me everywhere but your kitchen.
But your kitchen.
All right, so that's gonna kind of press us into this next question, which is kind of the same. You know, it's all based in friendship. So I'm gonna start with you, Smith. What role does loyalty play? Like, how big is that? And hold up, and what is it? What does that mean?
I mean, I trust you.
Right.
I trust you not to do nothing, but I trust that in times of trouble, you're gonna be there for me. Right. When I need you, like I said, whether it's the ear, a shoulder, the crown, somebody, man, one of the things about you that I always remember, bro, and I was just telling my sister about this last week, bro, when I used to do security at Kmart. I started doing that. I had to work every single day. I didn't have a car at the time. Elle took me to work every single day. like to me, that's a form of loyalty because you didn't have to, right? But you was my dude, you knew I was trying to, get on my feet, trying to work, man, and you helped me out, man. Just somebody I can rely on, man. Just that dependable person. If my wife needs you, hey, and I'm not available, hey, bro, my wife this is going on. Can you pull up for me? Just I can rely on you. You know what I'm saying? That's big to me, man. And like I said, it's definitely the trust factor, knowing that you ain't trying to smash my wife. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just somebody I can rely on, depend on.
I mean, real talk. We just had a situation like that this week. My wife had somebody coming over to buy something. We sold our old bed, and I was at work. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I called Smitty to come over here so he can be with me while this guy come over. I don't know this dude. You know what I'm saying?
And on some cool stuff, even still, I took wife and kids with me. Not that it was about anything being weird. It's just still respect. Let me bring my wife. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, you ain't doing nothing. Come on, roll with me. We going over here.
Yeah, but I feel you, but it wasn't a need.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And for real, she always calls Sack for that type of stuff. Sack's at work. Feet live way out in Timbuktu. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the two closest. Sack at work, But one thing I will say is my real dogs, and this is a little off the point, consider my wife as a sister. Now, don't get it twisted. There's cats out here who say that and still try to hit your chick.
Bop them in a minute.
Right. So that don't necessarily mean nothing. So I want y'all to understand, and I'm going to cut off real quick and holler at y'all real quick if y'all listening and watching this to get some good information. Y'all got to listen to some of the words that these guys are saying so y'all understand what friendship is. When you hear the word character, when you hear the word integrity, when you hear the word trust, when you hear the word loyalty, when you hear the word rely, love. If you don't have these things in these relationships with these people that you call friends, you might need to reevaluate, step back, and understand that you might have acquaintances and not friends.
It's real, it's real. No, let me just say this real quick. It's gonna sound weird when I say it, but it's like a marriage. Like I'm committed. When I'm saying I'm committed to my friendships, I'm committed to y'all. Right. You know what I mean? Sense. Like if you need me, I'm gonna be there. The same way my wife needs me, I'm gonna be there. Like y'all, you shouldn't have to wonder if I'm gonna be there. My wife knows that I'm gonna take care of her. My friends should know that if they need me, I'm a phone call away. So I'm committed to my friends. You know what I'm saying? So
I was gonna say too, another thing with loyalty, and now that we older, we probably don't don't probably attached to us, but like I know that my brother, of course, ain't gonna be just gone off in the wind. He ain't no click hopping kind of cat. But I'm saying you got a lot of, especially in the younger generation, you got a lot of people that click hop, or just because this person is making this kind of move, he want to fuck with him or attach himself to him, or even but I'm saying you got groupie friends. You got groupie friends. I'm saying it, you should understand that at the kind of job we have for a second there. At the kind of job we got, the call center shit, you got people who at this point in time they might be cool with this person, but then going over here to somebody else talking behind their back, and that to me ain't loyalty. That just ain't a person I want to be.
That's that flim. That's them people that
but call themselves real.
Yeah, but they ain't they opportunists. They going wherever
the wind goes. Wherever the wind blows.
Something that they feel is successful.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where they headed.
That ain't got nothing to do with no loyalty. Sometimes that could be.
Like you don't even know your identity, and that's somebody that you really don't want to be friends with.
I see that a lot with women, and not trying to bash women because
some of these niggas.
What I mean is, I see they're looking for acceptance, like they girly, because you see it. You said call center, and I saw it a lot there. You know what I mean? It's like y'all sis and all of this. You don't know this chick, or this chick was just talking about you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I see most times we do. You know what I mean? Like I said, we got decades of friendship. Like my wife, her best friend, they've been friends since they was in kindergarten. You know what I mean? So it's kind of rare. A lot of chicks now they click up at work and different things like that and think they real. Oh, that's my sis. No, that's somebody that you turn up with on the weekend. Right. But if your man was around, she probably smash him. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like I said, fact. Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Sack. Next question, bro. And to me, this is a big one. Like because I just can't rock with them personally. How do you feel about yes men though?
Hey, yes man shit is bullshit. I can't fuck with a yes man because it's like I almost fall back into that groupie click type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I want a real nigga be like, nah, cause you on some bullshit. You tripping.
Right.
Now, a lot of times certain situations come with growth over like, nigga, we in our 40s now. So a yes nigga when we was in our 20s and teens, nigga, we probably didn't give a shit because we was wired, ready to flip out or do whatever. But as you mature and get older, you don't want no yes man nigga type around. You want a real homie, like, hey man, nigga, you tripping, take your ass to work or whatever the case may be. Nigga, don't fuck this job up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or nigga, go fuck with your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just anything. I'm not saying, niggas is perfect daddies, but, just rap with him. Like, man, nigga, you don't fuck with your shorty, nigga, go fuck with your kids. Because, most niggas like, man, fuck with kids or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you like that, don't
even come around me. And I think a lot of times motherfuckers see me and be thinking the same thing. Like, man, this nigga fuck with his kids. Let me tighten up or something.
Right.
I'm going to softball games. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's why the yes man thing is so serious, because it's a lot of deadbeat daddies with a lot of homies that ain't telling them, hey, they ain't being real. Yeah. You can't.
That's why I said a lot of that shit come
that be the word to go with that yes man thing.
Yeah.
Fake niggas.
Niggas.
Fake.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
not real at all.
As you grow and get older, there's certain shit that you will see that you need.
Yeah.
And like I said, nigga, at 18, 19, if it was a yes man type of nigga around, I probably was like, I didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But all right, so let's pop off. That might not even be the right thing to do. Let's go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, I'm 40, nigga. I don't need that, boy.
Jermaine, what's your thought process on it?
Man, I think, the first thing that came to my mind is that I think Kareem Hunt had yes men around and ruined his life, because if any of y'all, and I don't even Sack bigger than me, but if he doing something like that to a female, we gotta. You might drop me. Sack might, he might. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you the $1 million ticket, bro. I'm not about to let you do this, right? So I think people that got yes men friends, they not the best person they can be. Because how many times, man, how many conversations me and big cousin had, and he didn't tell me what I wanted to hear just to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So we both had conversations where, hey, he hurt my feelings, like, dang, that kind of hurt, that stung a little bit. And we've had, I've had those with him, like, dang, that stung a little bit, but then we come back and like, man, I appreciate you telling me that, because that actually made me better, and I can really say I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for people like y'all telling me the truth.
And the crazy thing is, I remember when he was in college, and Jermaine was cold at football when he was in high school. He got to college. I said, "Hey man, focus on the books, man. Don't worry about them girls. They're gonna come when we go to the NFL." I said, "We," because I wanted to take but he got down there, got to smelling himself, got to messing with the girls, and messed up. You know what I mean? Hey man, I'm just saying, man, we gotta be real with the people. But my point was, I wasn't telling him like, oh yeah, man, I mean, you young man, go and smash everything you can. I'm like, nah, man, keep your head in the books, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people miss opportunities because they don't have people like that. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of these athletes and people, just in major positions, they mess up. Even if it's just a CEO of a company, you letting him do all this other stuff that he gonna get caught up on, but you don't want to tell him no, because you feel like he gonna cut you off, right? Yeah. And you ain't gonna get. So that's not a real friend anyway, because you just there for the money part. Right. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. You cut me out, that's on you. Then you just gonna go somewhere and mess up.
My thing on that is, when it comes to yes men, it's a confidence factor or something. Mm-hmm. Like, if you want somebody around you like that, if you want somebody around you that when you doing some fuck shit, this motherfucker agree with you. Mm-hmm. You having a confidence thing. Yeah. Like, you got a self-esteem thing. Like, you need somebody to feed your ego or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I expect, and that's what I'm saying, like, some of the earlier questions, like real friendship, loyalty and stuff, I have an expectation for all y'all, if I'm on some bullshit, to be called to the table on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't and I don't have an expectation for it to be a soft call either.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you fucking up.
Man.
Sit your ass down somewhere, nigga. Damn. You know, like I don't spend, hey man, can I talk to you for a minute? Hey man, the stuff you doing, man, I've been thinking about it, and you know it's wrong, man. Like, nah, don't come to me like
wrong,
that.
Because it ain't, but it's not because it's not gonna work with you.
It's not gonna work.
And we know that.
Come
about
and be
each other.
raw.
Yeah.
If he got something to say to me, he goes, hey man, hey man, say, you know, bitch ass nigga, what you do, you know, whatever, however this gonna roll. But and I'm calling them on the table as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Sack'll hit me, and it's just funny to me. And I always tell people this: if he know I'm about to say something against what he doing, he calls me by my first name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Raphael, what you got to say? Come on, Raphael, what you got to say? You know I'm gonna do it. Well, just, nigga, do it anyway. But I'm telling you, you on some bullshit. Don't do it.
That goes back to what we said from the beginning, though. It's somebody you can count on. It's just bottom line. And with that yes man thing, like if it's somebody you can count on, when any of us, if we're going to our friends, we're going to our friends for some sound advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you a yes man, you ain't giving me no sound advice
At all.
You're just trying to follow in with what I'm saying, or trying to, just kind of push me in the direction that I'm already,
Or make me not like you or something.
Man, a yes man, shit. Nigga, yes. Send them to the store.
I'm gonna send this.
Something.
I'm gonna send this. Nigga, say flunky him out.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what a yes man is.
Man.
A flunky.
So let me ask you something. Fink, I'm gonna stick with you on this one. Can you forgive a friend that has wronged you?
It really depends on what kind of wrong. Let's
say it's not one of them cardinals. And when I say cardinals, I'm saying he didn't sleep with your wife, or he didn't do nothing sick, but he wronged you. You know what I'm saying? I can't really come up with a example. Like what would an example be of like you wronged me?
I mean, maybe you said something about you behind your back.
Yeah, okay.
Like that.
I'll rock that.
Yeah.
All right. The thing about it,
appreciate that, baby.
we it like it matters where I'm at in life. At this point in time in my life, I could definitely forget shit. Yeah, I could forgive a friend that's wronged me. Shit. I've had to forgive my brother on times, and he done had to forgive me on times where we done got completely out of line. No, but I'm saying, but he's my.
Let me tell you why it's different. Because if me and Arian went there too, like we've been there, like we've fallen out, like we haven't talked for weeks. But the crazy thing is, it made our friendship even stronger once we came back. But if it's just some dude that I'm cool with at work and he do it, I'm like, all right, okay, you cool, man. But the level ain't gonna be the same.
But you just that's more of an associate than a friend.
We talking about
friends. Hey, and you gotta think.
But I'm saying
this friendship circle that we talking about right now. We calling each other friends, but at this point in time, I don't consider y'all friends. We family. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get at. So that's almost asking me. Well, like I say, it definitely matters on what kind of level. Yeah. But on something like that, something talking behind my back, like shit, we just would have to address it and shit, figure out how we gonna move from there. Right. And if it continues, then the forgiveness ain't gonna continue to happen because we don't forget about forgiving.
The way when you address it. Now, that depends.
Yeah,
that's a big deal. Now, if you try to be like, oh, and you don't try to take accountability for it, now we got an issue.
Or let's talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have to be. Like I said, we talk to each other anyway. But if it's a real situation,
we don't talk crazy.
We don't talk crazy to each other. Hey, bro, this is boom, 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 boom. And if you just like, man, I ain't trying to. Well, then now it's gonna change something because you ain't giving me that respect to communicate how I feel, and then I need to do the same.
So, all right, we got one more question, gentlemen, and this shouldn't even take long, right? Or kind of a stupid question, but just for the audience. Are there levels to friendship?
100%.
Shit, we've been talking about it the whole time.
Right. That's fact.
So
the
levels. What we looking at with the levels?
Who you hang with? Who you hang with to do certain things? So who who do I prefer to work out with?
Right.
Who's the one I can go to the club with?
Right.
Who's the one I can call if I need some advice?
Right.
Who's the one I can call when it might be time to pull up on somebody?
Right,
You know,
right.
who's the one I can call to watch my kids? And I think that just really describes, you know, me and Aaron, man. That's everything I said. I know it's not. I always say, and I talk to my wife about that. I say, you know what? It's crazy. I kind of put percentages on my relationships with people. You might get 50% of me, but you cool enough to where I feel like I need you there with me. But at the same time, you might not get the full 100% because I don't know if I can really trust you with the full 100%. Like me and him, it ain't no secret between it either. You know, whatever. If we got mess ups, we talk about things we could have done better, you know, or things we could have did better at work, how we could have handled an argument better. Like, you know, sometimes when it comes to marriage stuff, I ask like, man, because you go 11, 12 years on, and I have to go to him and be like, man, how should I? And he'll tell me. So it's like, that's what I mean by levels. You can't call everybody for every single thing.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna jump in real quick. That was actually tight what you said.
Yeah,
complete.
The percentage part. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like how many of your friends are 100%?
Yeah,
like everything he said he could hit this one person for.
Right.
Because I got people, bro, that I ain't 100% with.
Yeah.
And when I say that, what I'm saying is like I don't do money with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not asking everybody to borrow money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not asking everybody to, hey, need this, boy. I need you to run over there and do this for Dean real quick. Need to ride somewhere. I need you.
Or take your kids.
Yeah, that don't mean I don't have love for you.
Hey, can you go?
Hey, that was cool because that percentage is sick, bro.
It's real.
Hey, that was
100% real.
That was profound.
I mean, really,
like
man,
that,
we could end it with
yeah,
that, man.
Hey,
But before we do,
what percentage are your friends?
What percentage are your friends, man? Give us something, man. Lead the people with something, and then we're gonna go around, man.
And I want to let y'all know that royal blue case he had
is cold.
I've been wondering the whole
time.
time.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna put him out there. You know what I'm saying? Like outerwear.
But just give him a quick, 30 seconds, just kind of friends, man. Everything.
That was a question I was gonna ask the panel or whatever you want to call us. Like, where would you seek the things we've talked about today? Like, where is loyalty? Where is trust? Where is love? Like, if you was numbering them, which would be where would they be categorized? That's
for me,
that's
easy. Love is one.
Yeah.
Right? Because if I love you, all that other shit you probably already showed.
It's gonna be like that umbrella.
And like I said, and I know it might to y'all it might be like, man, they wasn't that, that.
No, it was on point.
No, when he said that percentage, dog, that was profound.
Shit, nigga, like I say,
right? Because
who can you wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and be like, man, my wife tripping. Hey, I need you come grab me right wherever I'm at.
Right.
Come grab me, and I know I can count on.
So that's what I'm saying.
So for me, wake up out the bed.
Love is number one.
Yeah.
Right. Because this is going to create the space in the situations for me to deal with the others. For me to even deal with the sour part of that we may have in our relationship. You see what I'm saying?
Because if I love you, I can forgive.
If I love you, I can forgive you. Like I said, I mean, like, and I don't have a whole bunch of people like that, but y'all cats, without having y'all in my life, I'm missing there's a space that's missing. I can't say that for everybody that's my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got other friends, like, let's not get it twisted. I'm not gonna name nobody, but I got other friends, right?
For sure.
But all of them are not gonna create that gap if they ain't around. That void, void, like, damn, man, like damn, Wayne, how's this nigga like it's crazy because me and this nigga back here, we so close. If he go on one of them things where I ain't talked to him in a minute, and then he'll call him and be like, "Hey man, your brother miss you, man." You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be at the house cussing him out.
Them
man, this nigga ain't called me or nothing. Like I talk to this nigga every day, so I don't even get that with this nigga.
Right.
But Like that nigga, I might not talk to him all week.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes like it'd be a couple weeks and I'd be like, well, I'd be at the house like talking bad about this man. Right. You know what I'm saying? He all type of BANs, and, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like, damn, just call him. Man, I ain't, you know, he ain't called me. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll call that nigga like, hey man, your brother miss you, man. You know
Hey, but it's funny because
you
me
know
and
what I'm
Jermaine,
saying?
it'll be 1 or 2 days, right? And we do this thing, it's weird, but we'll call and he'll answer the phone like, act like you can't call nobody. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? So he said, what you say, bitch ass nigga? Because it's like that. I'll never forget one time. It was about 2009, I think. Man, I was sitting at this little gathering with Megan. Man, I don't really know none of the people there. I was sitting there, I'm just like, and Jermaine walked in, bro. I lit up.
Your energy changed.
My energy changed. Megan was like, man, you love him. I was like, what you mean? She was like, boy, as soon as he walked in here, your whole body language changed.
But
that's we can thank you.
Yeah,
It's been real time, man. I'd have been in the club. And I know we got to end, but I'd have been in the club by myself. And Fika walk in that mug or Saka walk in that mug.
And it's
my whole, I'm with you. Just your whole thing changed. Or even like if, you know, and I was trying to have this without saying too many names, but like even like if Will walk in, a real talk, even if Ronell walk in, like Ronell will hype me up. I'm like, now I'm in the paint. Like now I'm about to go crazy on the dance floor. Now I'm about to this, but I'm gonna also tell you this, like. When I'm out, it's certain people that not only give me that vibe of that turn up vibe, but also I feel safer.
Safe. That was where I was already thinking,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, shit, secure and everything.
When y'all there, I'm like, all right, so if it kick off,
it's on.
Either we gonna beat somebody ass,
we gonna get beat
together.
Or we gonna get beat
together. or one of us might make a civil decision.
Or pull it out. I didn't have to pull sack off a few people.
Yeah, I know it.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like walk up to cause you tripping.
Right.
Because I'm not a yes man.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's a respect thing.
That's a great example too of the yes man.
Yeah. Right? See, Sack respects me. I respect him. Not only do we have that respect, we also got that knowledge of one another. He know I ain't gonna let nothing happen to him. But he know I'll tell him if he tripping. You know, I tell him if he ain't tripping, it's like, well, shit.
Well, let's do what we gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this was good. I appreciate y'all on this
show, man.
But yeah, real quick though, what's y'all number one before we get out of here?
I think you said it, man. Just at the top of love, man.
Okay, so you go Jeff with me. Sack, go ahead.
He really jumped on that. I was gonna say trust. Mine is like trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like I said, a lot of that shit comes with growth for me. I'm gonna just say trust and growth.
Can I say this? Can I say this too? Because we throwing it to. I think we not looking at ourselves, right? Be as solid as you want your friends to be. That's
this
really
nigga here.
Hey, on it today.
Like he trying to steal our podcast.
That's real talk, man. You
gotta be real talk. You trying to steal our
podcast? Oh man, but that's dope, man. And like I said, we want to thank y'all for being on here. And like we always say, we just wanted a second of time
to put something on your mind.
Man, we'll see you.
No, it ain't a second.
It's a minute.
It's a minute.
Tell him, Fee.
Let's go.
Just give us a minute of time to put something on your mind.
60 seconds.
If you're listening and you wondering about somebody in your circle, see what percentage of you that you give to them. See what percentage that they give to you.
Right.
See about all this stuff we talking about, this loyalty, this reliability, all that stuff, the accountability, the yes man, all that stuff. Look at that. Make better choices in who you put in your circle, man. It don't matter how much money somebody making, or it don't matter how many other friends that somebody have, or how hot or lit you think this person is. Well, you need who's for you, and that could be a poor person, a rich person, or anybody in between. But we appreciate y'all every time y'all listen.
Hey,
tell them.
And also make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hey. And today we got 25% off at our website, www.justgiveusaminute.com. Click on merchandise, 25% off everything.
Yeah, we got a little apparel for you if you want to rock with us.
You know what I mean?
Keep giving us a minute.
They ain't even tell us
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, maybe we ain't 100%.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.